Hi everyone, we are Group 1. We are going to present about payment method suggestion for Westport. So, the objective of suggesting a payment method to Westport is to resolve the problems that faced by Westport Malaysia Sendirian Berhad, which are delays in the payment matching process and the payment collection problem. And software and platform that might be helpful to Westport is Oracle e-Business Suite and FPX. Then we will introduce about Oracle e-Business Suite. Oracle e-Business Suite is a database software that was launched in February 2007 by Oracle Corporation. It is a multinational computer software company where its headquarters is located at Redwood Shores, California. The company sells products like cloud engineer system, database software and technology, and enterprise software product. In its wide range of products, Oracle e-Business Suite is the database software that is most suitable for Westport. In Oracle e-Business Suite, it included order management, logistics, procurement, projects, manufacturing, asset lifecycle management, service, financials, and human capital management product. Which company can choose a combination of these 9 products to which suit their business the best? The product that met the Westport criteria is from Oracle Financials, which are Oracle Payment, Oracle Accounts Receivable Deduction Settlement, Oracle iReceivable, and Oracle Receivable. Next, we will introduce about FPX. FPX is a platform that allows a business to transfer funds between banks, collect payments for invoice and bills, and provide direct debit which collect recurring payment directly from the customer bank account from numerous banks. And the provider of FPX is Payment Network Malaysia Sendirian Berhad, which is called PayNet. And it is managed by Malaysia Electronic Clearing Corporation Sendirian Berhad, which is MyClear, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank Negara. FPX was introduced by MAPS and launched in October 2004. The function of FPX is allow real-time debiting of customers' internet banking account of multiple banks, allow immediate and direct crediting into merchants' account by banks, and FPX also provide payment information to facilitate ease of report reconciliation for multiple banks via a single channel.
Hi, so I'm going to talk about the Oracle e-Business Suite. Before, during the mid-chapter presentation, I've already talked about the features of Oracle Payments, Oracle Account Receivable Deduction Settlement, and Oracle iReceivables. After that, I've looked into the overall process of the applications. This here is a summary of the process of Oracle Payments, but because of the time matter, I won't be going into detail about it. The same goes for Oracle Accounts Receivable Deduction Settlement. I've also looked into the setup processes of the applications. I'm going to take Oracle iReceivables as an example. I do find the setup process to be quite complex because you have to define a lot of things like the internal users, external users, customer database, so on and so forth. But despite it being this complex, you can actually always seek help from people working in the Oracle Corporation. So next I'm going to talk about Oracle Receivables. This is something that I found afterward and it might be quite useful for Westport. So firstly, it's totally different from iReceivables. It has 3 integrated workbenches, which is the Receipts Workbench, Transaction Workbench, and Bills Receivable Workbench. So it facilitates account collection with correspondence tracking, instant access to current customer account information, and collector task scheduling. So with this one, you can actually find information very quickly and in the defined format. So regarding the feedback, you mentioned that there was an inefficiency in the transformation of data from bankers. However, through our research, we can actually really see the problem. But I do believe that someone from Oracle Corporation will be able to solve that. We tried contacting someone from the corporation, but instead they replied us with a series of questions through this email address, which is fengwen.liu@allianceoracle.com. So these here are the questions. So we can't really define these questions because we don't know Westport's actual situation. So like mentioned before, if Westport is truly interested, you can always subscribe to their subscription plan and find even better help to solve the problems. So next I'm going to bring it to my friend.
FPX system is a secure and real-time payment system that leverages on the participating bank internet banking. Standard Chartered Bank, who is the official banker of Westport, is also one of the participating bank, which will make Westport more easier to adopt FPX system. There are no charges for customers who are using FPX system, but for the payment for a retail customer, which require to make in the range in 1 ringgit to 30,000 ringgit. For the payment for corporate customers, which will require to make the range of 2 ringgit to 1 million ringgit. The operating hour of FPS system is from 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. daily, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. In FPX payment flow, there are two important persons. The first one is maker, the person who wish to make the payment, and the checker, the person who approved the payment. One of the advantages of FPX system is it is the most used payment system in Malaysia, as the participating bank involve many local and international banks. It is also safe and secure and is managed by one of the wholly owned subsidiaries of Bank Negara. When the transaction is successful, the customer will receive the confirmation and notification on payment status, and its information of users is confidential too. It is also efficient as it is automation, which reduces labor and the time taken. It is also a guarantee payment with lower costs. For the fees and charges for payment from current and saving account, for both payment is actually the same, which acquires margin plus PayNet's processing fee plus buyer bank's capture reimbursement fee. The only difference is for payment by retail customer is required for acquired margin plus 50 cents, while for payment by corporate customers, it requires acquired margin plus 1 ringgit. So there are two options to register to FPX. The first option is you can register through preferred participating acquiring bank. For Westport case, you can register through SCB. As we contacted to SCB about the cost for purchasing FPX through SCB, they actually stated that it is confidential and we only can acquire more information to the nearest branches. The second option is you can register through the third party, which is for example MOL Pay, Sdn Bhd, and Razor Merchant Service.
In conclusion, both systems have certain similarities and also they might have their own respective unique advantages. For example, both systems offer real-time transactions, which provide real-time visibility to cash inflow and outflow of the company that can help the company to do better in their working capital management. When Westport choose to subscribe to the Oracle e-business suite, they might have the advantage to enjoy the product like Oracle Account Receivable Deduction Settlement, Oracle Receivable, and also the Oracle iReceivable. When Westport wants to become a merchant with FPX, the problem of the runners and also the invoice matching problem can be minimized, as the FPX offers real-time transactions, which people can do the transaction online, anywhere and also anytime. And FPX also provide a matching system for their merchant. In our opinion, we think that the Oracle e-business suite would be a better option, as the charges for the Oracle e-business suite would be based on how many application or product Westport will be applying. If Westport are interested in more products, their charges will be higher. And the charges for the Oracle e-business suite will be relatively easier to be calculated, as it has a specific amount for each product. And for FPX, the charges might be harder to be calculated, as the charges need to be calculated based on each transaction. For the Oracle e-business suite also contains different applications that perform different functions. We only mentioned about the Oracle e-business suite, the financial part. If Westport are interested in other parts, Oracle might have others product and application available for Westport. Oracle e-business suite would be a better option because it also contains of Oracle e-business suite learning subscriptions, which when Westport have any problems like learning to use the Oracle e-business suite, the learning subscription will provide training to all of their merchants so that they can ensure that the merchants know how to use the system well. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.